I'm using 4 very large russet potatoes. Just wash them, poke them with a fork 4 or 5 times, and we're gonna bake them off at 375 degrees for maybe about 45 minutes until they're nice and soft. And while that's happening, we'll put together our filling for our twice baked potatoes. So stick around, don't go anywhere. All right, our potatoes are in the oven. It's gonna take about an hour or so. In the meantime, we're gonna turn our focus onto all the filling. While those are baking off, we're gonna get all our ingredients put together. So once those potatoes are done, we scoop out all the potatoes, we'll put it all together. So, I have 2 ounces of dried porcini mushrooms. And this is gonna create a tremendous umami flavor to our potatoes. So I got some water boiling. I'm gonna add enough hot water just to cover the tops of these mushrooms. And these are gonna have to soak so that they get reconstituted and return to a moist state. So that'll take about 20 minutes. You just wanna keep it in hot water for about a 20-minute soak, and they will reconstitute up and become a nice, moist, flavorful mushroom. So I'm gonna put that off to the side. Now I got a pan heating up. There are 2 other ingredients we're gonna be adding. I have 4 ounces of pancetta, and pancetta is a cured, unsmoked bacon, an Italian bacon. They're cut in 1/4-inch cubes, so we're gonna add that to the pan. And I've got 1/2 pound of guanciale. Now what guanciale is, it's a smoked pork jowl. Very common, very classic in a lot of Italian dishes. It's primarily what they use in spaghetti carbonara. Guanciale or pancetta are the 2 classic ingredients. But if you want to make a great carbonara, guanciale is what you want. So, what we need to do is get these all browned off, similar to like what you would do with a bacon. So we're gonna get all the fat rendered down. We're gonna cook it until they're crisp. And if you wanted to do these twice baked potatoes at home, obviously you don't have to do them wise guy style. We're doing them wise guy style, so that's why we're using pancetta and we're using the guanciale. But if you want to just use bacon, by all means, go right ahead. That would work perfectly fine as well. I'm gonna crank the heat up a little bit on this. We want them to get browned and a little bit crispy. And then once we reach that point, we're gonna be removing them, putting them on a paper towel to drain and let cool a little bit, because these are gonna go into the final filling once we get everything assembled. All right, these are looking good. I'm gonna remove them with a slotted spoon, get them onto a paper towel. That way it'll be able to drain and cool off, get them out of this grease. All right, so there's 2 components to the potatoes we have done. While we're waiting for them to come out, we have guanciale and pancetta all ready to go. We've got these steeping. We're gonna let them go for about another 15 minutes or so, drain them off, and then they'll be ready for the finished product. So stick around, don't go anywhere. All right, we're gonna get these potatoes put together. So they've been cooling off. First thing I wanna do is we're gonna just cut the tops, maybe like this. We don't wanna go too deep because we have to scoop all that meat out so that we can use for the stuffing. So when you cut these, look for where the holes are that you pierced with the fork just before we bake them off. So, because you don't want that sitting down while it's baking, because you could have some of that stuffing oozing out through that hole. So cut that part off. Next, you just want to go in with a spoon. You want to very carefully now scoop out the pulp in the middle, leaving about a 1/4 inch of potato remaining around the skin so that it'll maintain the integrity of the skin. You don't want to go too deep so you'll just leave the skin, because that could leave it a little susceptible for breaking. So just go in, be careful, try to scoop out as much as you can, leaving about a 1/4 inch. And these tops, you can get all this potato pulp that's out of these tops as well. Don't let that go to waste. Now another little tip, when you bake these potatoes off, bake them just a little bit beyond what you normally would, because you want to ensure that they're well cooked through and they're very soft throughout, because it's gonna make getting this out much easier. You don't wanna have to dig out some of this pulp, and the potato in the middle is still very firm. That's gonna make this process a little bit difficult at this point, so just make sure you go a little bit more than you normally would. All right, we have all our potato pulp, it's all scooped out. Next thing we're gonna do is put all our ingredients into it. So we have, first of all, I wanna get this seasoned off, all right? We're gonna get it softened up a little bit. A little salt, a little cracked black pepper. I have 4 tablespoons of melted butter. Cream, half cup of sour cream, I'm sorry. Get that in there. We have a half cup of smoked mozzarella cheese. You can use cheddar, you can use Gruyere, whatever you want, anything will work, but we're going smoked mozzarella because it's a Wise Guys twice baked potato. Provolone would have been good here, a fontina would have went well. Those are all Italian ingredients that would have made a lot of sense building our Wise Guys twice baked potato. Now the next thing I want to go put in is shallot, mushroom, porcini mushroom mixture. And we're gonna get these little mashed up with a potato masher. All right, next we're gonna add our pancetta and guanciale mixture. Get all that in. I forgot the garlic, almost forgot the garlic. You wanna go with a teaspoon of fresh chopped garlic. So it's not too late, we're going in with that. And also, one other item, in with the garlic, 3/4 cup of hot, heavy cream. In we go. You just heat that up on the side and just add it at the last minute. All right, at this point, we just wanna get these all restuffed. Very simple. Get a spoon, take some of the mixture, dump it right in. Now you got a lot more ingredients in there than just a potato. So we're gonna be able to mound these up pretty good, so don't be shy. And they're gonna go directly onto a foiled lined baking sheet. I'll get some more stuffing here. I'm just gonna really top these off. Why not? All right, we're gonna finish with a little fresh grated Parmigiano Reggiano. That's it. I'm gonna get them back into a 375-degree oven, maybe for about 20 minutes until they brown up. We're preheated 375. In we go. We'll be back in about 20 minutes to check on these and see how they're browning up and crisping up. So stick around, don't go anywhere. All right, our potatoes are coming along. They've been in here for about, I would say like 30 minutes after we put them back in, and they're ready to go. Let me get these pulled, and we're just gonna finish them up with just another sprinkling of guanciale pancetta cracklings. Just get those sprinkled on top. This is just for garnish. Some chopped green onion. And a little more fresh grated Parmigiano Reggiano. And there you go. Wise Guys style, twice baked potatoes.